Hello again. So today I'm going to be swatching, reviewing, and doing 5 looks with this eyeshadow palette right here. And this is the Essence Welcome to Miami eyeshadow palette. I'm going to get started. On the back it says, experience Miami's vibrant culture and buzzing atmosphere thanks to the selection of 12 buttery matte, pearly, glittery, and metallic eyeshadows. Scan the QR code and escape to Miami. So the QR code is right here, and if you scan this code, it takes you to the Essence Instagram. I think it's to a post where they show this palette, I think. And the inside looks like this. It has a really nice array of shades, which, by the way, they don't have names. They just have numbers. So if you look at the back right here, it shows the numbers. And I am going to begin by swatching them. This right here is the top row. By the way, the look I have on my eyes right now is actually not that eyeshadow palette. Is this one right here, which is the Limoncello from ColourPop, and it looks like this. I do have a video on this one as well. I will now be doing 5 looks with this eyeshadow palette, and I am going to begin with look number 1. So this is finished look number 1, Miami Sunrise. On to look number 2. Okay, so this is finished look number 2, Little Havana. On to look number 3. What do you do to a hot mess? You add sparkle. Okay, so this is finished look number 3, Miami Beach. This is just So this is finished look number 4, Miami Dolphins. On to look number 5. This is finished look number 5, Sunset Cruise. All right, so final thoughts. What did I think about this eyeshadow palette? I think you could tell when I was applying them that there are some shades that are just beautiful and they go on so well, but there are others that are just like a complete letdown. And so let me go one by one with them. This one right here, the brown, I think that in the first look it looked really good, and even on here it kind of looks really good. It's not, it is pigmented, but it's not like to the extreme, so I think that you definitely can build it up. It's a matte. The next one, that one right here, that dark purple shade, is okay for the lid, but once I started putting it like on this area right here on my crease and like right here, it just looks so bad. It was not pigmented at all, and it was patchy. It was just really, really bad. So yeah, definitely that shade is one that you're gonna want to use just like where you could pat it down, and when you use a setting spray, it's even better. And if you use a setting spray, it's gonna be a little bit more pigmented. It's gonna show the color better, but everywhere else, like, it's not good. Okay, this lilac shade right there was just so pretty, and I feel like out of all of these, this is the matte that was easiest to work with. So I really, really like that one, and it was pigmented. So yes, it was a really nice matte. Then we have that shimmer right there. So that shimmery shade is this one right here, and I feel like I only used it basically on top of this other one. Yeah, definitely on top of this one, it's a nice power combo. This one right here, this one, I really thought it was gonna be more like a very coppery shade, and it turns out it's a very yellowish gold. So yeah, that was interesting. Let me compare these two because they're like the same shade, and on the pan they look completely different. This one looks very orange, and this is like a very yellow gold, but when you compare them like side by side, I feel like they look exactly the same. You know, it is a duochrome, so I'm noticing that when I move it a little bit, it kind of turns a little bit more like orangey. But on my eyelid, I feel like it just looked gold. It didn't look like a duochrome, but that's supposed to be a duochrome right here. So the other one that worked really well is this beigey one right here. It reminds me of how this lilac worked, which was really nice. It blended well and it went on really well, and it was pigmented. Okay, so next is this shade right here, and this one right here is very it's pretty much a topper. I feel like on my finger it looks like really pigmented, but once you use it on the eyelid or on the somewhere on the skin, it just translates to very sheer. So you're gonna have to use it on top of something else, and when you do use it on top of something else, it looks beautiful. As you can see, like right now I have it on top of the matte purple, and it looks really pretty. I feel like all these right here, they're the same amount of pigment and they blended fine. I didn't have a problem with them. This one right here is more of an orange. It's kind of like a peachy, shimmery shade. It's a really pretty shade. It brings like warmth. It just has a lot of warmth to it. And I used that one in the Miami Dolphins look. So that's that was really pretty. This one right here is just gold. Like I showed you before, it's just gold. It's really nice, but I think it's more like a topper than just to use it by itself. I feel like it needs to go on top of another shade so you could really see it, and you need to use setting spray. So another thing that I noticed is that this dark one right here and this teal, they stain the skin. So when I try to take it off, it did come off, but then it left like a purple or a teal stain on my skin. Aside from that, I think it was like a really cute palette, but you have to be mindful of where you can use certain shades so that it doesn't look like a hot mess. That's my review for today. The palette, by the way, I got it at Ulta and it cost me $10. If you have a coupon, since Essence is not a prestige brand, you can use coupons on this. So yeah, that's it. That was my review. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye.